Welcome back to another video, guys. So New England, they're going to be their top priorities are keeping Mac Jones on track this year. They got J.C. Jackson. They're going to give him a new contract. They got to find an offensive coordinator. According to Bleacher Report, New England hasn't spoke to Adam Gase about OC role, offensive coordinator, and they're quiet on Bill O'Brien. So I guess those are two of the people they could possibly look at. They could also promote from within. We're going to do a Patriots mock draft on who I think would be good prospects for New England Patriots. Yeah, but it looks like Adam Gase and Bill O'Brien are possible candidates here for the offensive coordinator job. So with the possible boycott from the players for the combine, not sure besides pro days how we're going to evaluate the talent, but there'll be a way. They might have an extra pro day, who knows. But we'll see what happens with that and then go from there. But we still have a pretty good idea of what they could use. If they lose J.C. Jackson, they're definitely going to need a cornerback because they don't have a lot of depth at corner. They could definitely use, excuse me guys, long night. They could probably use some linebacker help for sure. Linebackers they do have are getting up there in age. A lot of free agents. Defensive line, of course. Pass rush, obviously. To pair up with Matt Judon. Jamie Collins would be a good idea to retain him, like I've said before in a previous video. But it looks like one of the possible candidates is Adam Gase again. There you see his name popping up for New England Patriots offensive coordinator around league circles. So I'm not sure if they're going to hire him. Might be a good fit. I think he's a pretty good offensive coordinator in his own right. I don't think he's one of the top candidates. I think there's better out there. But with the right, he might be the right fit. He wouldn't have complete control. He'd have to listen to Bill Belichick, of course, and maybe get in the Patriot way. Maybe that would help Adam Gase. And then, of course, you got Bill O'Brien rumors. Bill O'Brien is a really good offensive coordinator. Yes, I know. He was a good head coach. He just wasn't a head coach, general manager type. That's where they messed up with Bill O'Brien. Because he did get them to the playoffs. They beat the Bungles just about every time they're in the playoffs. With Matt Schaub and company at quarterback and T.J. Yates and so forth and so on. So, Bill O'Brien, not the worst coach. Definitely a good offensive coordinator. See what he did with Alabama. I mean, the guy is talented. He's talented. I mean, people make mistakes. He obviously got too big an ego and said, I'll be the manager and the coach. And that just went south quick. But, he's a good offensive coordinator. Really good, really talented, really, really smart guy. So, Bill O'Brien, Adam Gase, you could do worse. Byron Leftwich probably stay with the Buccaneers. I don't see where he's in the running for any other jobs right now. I think all the jobs are pretty much locked up. But their priority is getting Mac Jones some more help. Whether it's the offensive line, whether it's wide receivers, tight ends, which they might go tight end in this draft. I doubt it. Just because of the contracts they gave to Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith from the Titans. And, of course, Hunter Henry from the Chargers, respectively. So I would say wide receiver. is definitely a need in this draft. Well, his first, second round is pretty deep draft for wide receivers. Running back, got rid of Sony Michel. I'd say running backs are good. I know they got the kid, Mac Jones' teammate from Alabama, but they could use another running back, second, third, fourth round, whenever. I'm going to start really looking into what they could use. Offensive line help. You got to start getting younger on that offensive line. Got to start getting younger on the defensive line. Linebackers, secondary. Secondary is getting up there. So they have a lot of needs. We'll see how they can work and manipulate the cap situation. But they got to get Mac Jones some help around him. If they do that, Patriots are going to be right back in the thick of it again. I mean, I think that was an excellent selection. I know people dogged on him for being an Alabama quarterback and all. Let me know what you guys think. Mac Jones, future of the Patriots, or D for draft another quarterback in 2023 draft or 2022 draft. Let me know what you guys think. Comments below. Like, subscribe. Hit notification bells. Leave comments. And I'll see you guys on the next one.